Hello students, how are you? And we are meeting after long time, and I hope you all do well in your exams. And I know there are some questions I gave you which are not mentioned in your PDF, but I already explained them in your lecture, so I hope you are able to do those questions. And yes, we are going to start our new chapter, which is the habitat of the living. I want to explain you the meaning of this. Okay, the habitat of living beings. Now, what the means of habitat and what the means of living beings? Living beings is us. Okay, animals, plants, human beings are all included in living beings. Living means जिनके अंदर जान है, जो लाइफ के जो प्रोसेस है वो फॉलो करते हैं, वो क्या होते हैं? लिविंग बींग्स. ओके, एंड हैबिटेट वेयर द प्लेस वेयर वी लिव, द प्लेस विच गिव्स अस फूड, शेल्टर, वाटर एंड वॉट एवर वी नीड टू फुलफिल द रिक्वायरमेंट्स ऑफ आवर लाइफ. Okay, the place where we live is our habitat. We are now living in Rajasthan in India. Okay, so Rajasthan is our habitat. Okay, I hope you're getting my point. Now, you know about Earth, Dharti Mata. Okay, you know about it very clearly. So I just want to ask you a question, that you know about any other planet in this universe, any other who have life, which have life like Earth? I hope you don't know, because it's not possible. There is life on Earth and only on Earth. There is no life on any other planet. And I make sure you that till now scientists also are not able to find out that there is life exists in any other planet. आप मार्स ले लो, वीनस ले लो, जुपिटर ले लो, यूरेनस ले लो, कोई सा ही ले लो, सेटल ले लो, कुछ भी ले लो, किधर भी लाइफ एग्जिस्ट नहीं करती है. जो अर्थ है वहां ही सिर्फ लाइफ एग्जिस्ट करती है. As of today, we know that our Earth is the only planet in the solar system where life exists. The reason is the presence of essential conditions on this planet that supports life. These conditions are the availability of air, water, soil, and appropriate temperature. Why we are living here? Why not on any other planet? Because the essential condition, the daily requirement conditions such as water, food, and other things are available on Earth only, not on any other planet. There is no water on any other planet, and there is no food on any other planet. Okay, that's why we are on Earth, not on any other planet. And one factor also, which is temperature. Our body temperature is our normal body temperature is 98 degree. Okay, but if we came in a surrounding which is very hot, like at Jupiter, it's very hot, not so much hot, but Jupiter is hot. I'm sorry, it's cold. And if we go to Mars and on Venus, the temperature over there is very different. Sometimes it's very cold or it's very hot. If we go to on any of them, then we will either burn out or decay or freeze. Okay, so that's why we can't live over there. It's as simple as that. Okay, now you're seeing the Earth picture. Our Earth looks like this, and this the picture showing our natural environment, what exists on our earth. These are some buildings and animals and human beings and plants and airplane and sky and flowers. This all exists on earth. Okay. Are the conditions the same everywhere on Earth? No, the composition of air and soil varies from place to place on the Earth. Water in the ocean is salty, whereas river and ponds contain fresh water. Some places are hot and some are cold. अब आपने देखा होगा कि कुछ जगह तो ठंडी है अर्थ पे, कुछ जगह बहुत ही गर्म है, कहीं पे रेगिस्तान है तो कहीं पे सिर्फ पानी पानी है, कहीं पे पेड़ पौधे हैं तो कहीं पे सिर्फ बंजर जमीन. तो अर्थ पे भी सारी प्लेसेस जो है इक्वली प्लेस्ड नहीं है. जैसे कि अगर मैं आपको इस पिक्चर में दिखाऊं, यहाँ पे आपको ब्राउन ब्राउन दिखेगा, यहाँ पे आपको ग्रीन दिखेगा. ये ग्रीन है, ये ब्राउन है, ये ऐसा कैसे है? बिकॉज अर्थ हैव there are so many different places on earth. Some are cold, some are hot, some have rivers and some have oceans. Some contains life like human beings and animals. Some contains no life like Antarctica. Living beings generally found in Africa or continents like this, but there is no life at Antarctica. Yeah, we can live over there, but it's not, that much possible because are you able to look at this? This is white thing. Yeah, this is Antarctica. This is very cold place. The most coldest place on earth. Okay, this white thing. And over here, there is only snow covered at all, and there is nothing rather than snow over here. Okay, here and here. Okay, and only some kind of animals like penguin, polar bear lives here. We will discuss about that later. Now I am showing you that how our solar system works. This is how this works. Okay, in the middle it is sun, and over there it's the smallest planet, then the planet, then Earth, Earth, then other planet, and the planet, and the planet. This is how the planets revolve around the sun. Are you looking at it? If you are not able to look at that, zoom it or look it properly, that how our solar system revolves. There are planets revolving around the sun, like this. Okay, these are some planets revolving around the sun. This planet, this planet, this planet, this planet. Okay, this is revolving around the sun. Okay, and this is how they revolve. This is how exactly they revolve. They revolve round around the sun, and and like when you are seeing there is light over here, and all this area is dark, and only the light over here. This is how day and night came. When here it's light, it means when we have day, the night over here, and when we are having night, the day over here. Because this part of the earth, this part came over here, and then it is in light, and this part came over here, and the day and the night came. Okay, so this is how day and night adjusted because of revolving of earth around the sun, and the sun rays, when the sun rays came to our piece of earth, then there will be light, and it is known as day. and when there is no rays of sun coming over our piece of earth, then it's night. I hope you are understanding my point. Now, what does actually habitat means? Habitat means these dwelling places of organism. Please write down this point in your notebook. Habitat's definition, which is these dwelling places of organisms which provide them with suitable condition to live, breed and flourish, are called habitats. Now if I ask you where you live, then you will tell Rajasthan. When it's about human being. Okay, when I sended you for some time, when I send you for some time over a place where there is cold, there is no sunny days at all, there is all about cold, only cold days. Are you are able to fit in the environment properly, or there are some difficulties you may face? So the answer is there are some difficulties you may face because we are not habitual of cold. Only cold, no sun rays, nothing at all. We are not habitual of that. So we will face some kind of difficulties, like when we went to Antarctica or when we went to Savannah, or places like this, because we are not habitual of that. And if I ask you a question that you saw camels over Sahara desert or in Sahara deserts, and in deserts, okay, you are able to see camels over there. But if I ask you that if you go to Srinagar and I ask you that if you are able to saw camels over there roaming around living their life, no, it's not possible, because camels are animals who developed themselves in such a kind, like they are habitual of Rajasthan only. They are habitual of deserted areas. They can collect water in their stomach, so that they can drink when there is a shortage of water. Their foods, they have a very thick layer of skin in their foods, so that they can walk properly in deserted areas in that dust. That's why they're not able to live in places like Srinagar where there is snow. Okay, and if I ask you that are you able to see penguins in Alwar? Are you able to see penguins in Rajasthan or in deserted area? No, they are not able to live here. Why? Because they are habitual of cold areas. They can only live over there because their skin is very thick because of cold. They adapt it, and their skin is very thick, which protects them from cold, which makes them warm. If they came over here, they will die because it's already warm here, or their skin will produce more warm, and there is no cold they are getting from surrounding, and they will die finally. They can't live here. So every animal and even human beings are habitual of their habitats. That's why we call it a habitat. Habitat is a place where we breed, where we live, where we flourish, where we grow, where we adapt ourselves. Okay. Plants and animals adapt themselves in the environment in which they live. Environment change around the world, and as it changes, it tells us to change our adaptation. But it's not appropriate to say that we are living in a condition. The condition in which we are living today is same as the condition which is when there is 1,000 years ago or 10,000 years ago, it was same as the condition as is today. No, it's not same. आज की जो कंडीशन है, हमारा एनवायरमेंट है, वो 10,000 साल पहले नहीं था. कुछ अलग था राजस्थान का एनवायरमेंट. इवन इसको राजस्थान भी नहीं बोला जाता था. इवन ये जहाँ अभी है वहाँ होता भी नहीं था. पहले जो पूरी लैंड थी वो एक ही थी, उसके बाद उसमें क्रैक्स आए हैं जिस वजह से अफ्रीका अलग हो गया है और एशिया अलग हो गया, अमेरिका अलग हो गया, पर पहले ये लैंड एक ही थी। तो हम ये भी नहीं कह सकते कि हमेशा से जो एनवायरमेंट अभी है वो पहले भी था। नो, इट वाज नॉट सेम। So I just want to tell you that it's not same at all as it was 1,000 or 10,000 years ago, and it will not be same in future. It may change. So our earth and our habitats ask us to develop according to our environment, and it always happens. Camels doesn't have 10,000 or 10 lakh years ago, camel doesn't have thick layer of foot, and they don't have the capacity to collect water. But when Rajasthan develops and deserted area develops, camel develops themselves. Okay, जिराफ की गर्दन पहले लंबी नहीं थी, लेकिन जैसे जैसे वो लोग उनकी पीढ़ियां बढ़ती गई और जिराफ आते गए तो उन्होंने अपनी गर्दन लंबी करते गए, क्योंकि उनके पेड़ हुआ करते थे बहुत ऊंचे, जिराफ रहते थे बहुत नीचे, उनको पेड़ खाने की आदत होती थी। अब उनको क्या करते, वो क्या नहीं खाते फिर पेड़, तो उन्होंने अपने आप को क्या किया, डेवलप करना शुरू किया, उनकी नेक अपने आप लंबी होती चली गई। आफ्टर 10 lakh years they are able to eat leaves as they wish to eat because they have long neck, a very long neck. तो इन जो ह्यूमन बींग्स हैं, जो लिविंग बींग्स हैं, इन्होंने अपने आप को एक तरीके से डेवलप कर लिया। अब चाइना में जो लोग रहते हैं उनकी आंखें छोटी होती हैं एंड दे हैव जनरली स्मॉल हाइट। ओके, व्हाई इज दिस? अमेरिका में जो रहते हैं वो गोरे क्यों होते हैं, and why they have a long height? This is habitat. Okay, this is because of habitat, because we live in India, we are in the culture of India. I'm not saying कि यहाँ पे लंबी हाइट वाले लोग नहीं होते हैं, but एवरेज ले एक तो ज्यादातर मीडियम हाइट के लोग मिलेंगे, और अगर अमेरिका के एवरेज ले तो ज्यादातर लंबी हाइट के लोग मिलेंगे, because of habitat, because they develop themselves like that only. Okay, there are birds, there are fishes, there are mammals, there are reptiles, all kind of animals develop themselves according to the environment in which they live. Now features of animals, there are so many features of animals, like fish water में रहती हैं हमेशा से, उस हिसाब से उन्होंने खुद को डेवलप कर लिया। पेंगुइन्स अंटार्कटिका में रहते हैं, उस हिसाब से उन्होंने खुद को डेवलप कर लिया। जो अफ्रीकी एनिमल्स हैं, जो जंगली जानवर हैं, वो जंगल में रहते हैं, उस हिसाब से उन्होंने खुद को डेवलप कर लिया। अपने आप को बचाने के लिए, अपने खाना ढूंढने के लिए, अपने को एनवायरमेंट से बचाने के लिए उन्होंने खुद को डेवलप कर लिया। तो डेवलपमेंट इज द की टू लिव। ओके, development is the only key to live. If you will not develop yourself or your genes or something else, then you are not able to live at all. You're getting my point? Okay, now they develop themselves. Over many generation, plants and animals have developed physical features which help them to obtain food, keep safe, build homes, withstand weather, and attract mates. Otherwise they become uncomfortable and possibly become extinct. अगर हम लोग ऐसा नहीं करते तो हम लोग धीरे धीरे क्या हो जाते, अगर हम खुद को डेवलप नहीं करते तो क्या हो जाते, धीरे धीरे खत्म होने लग जाते। We develop ourselves and we grow, and there are some kind of animals who used to live over crores of years ago but are not today because they didn't develop themselves. They're not able to develop themselves. You know about dinosaurs, they live thousands of years ago but they are not today because they are not able to develop themselves. And if they अगर वो आज होते तो हम लोग नहीं होते, सीरियसली। बिकॉज हम सब तो उनको, वो लोग तो हमें खा ही जाते हैं। दैट्स व्हाई इट्स इम्पोर्टेंट फॉर देम टू एक्सटिंक्ट। अगर वो गए हैं तभी हम आ पाए हैं, अगर वो नहीं जाते तो हम आ भी नहीं पाते। अब जैसे हम बर्ड्स की बात करें, हम पेंगुइन्स की बात करें, हम फिशेस की बात करें, हम एनिमल्स की बात करें, अब शेर के लंबे नाखून ही क्यों होते हैं, लंबे दांत ही क्यों होते हैं, जेब्रा की स्किन ऐसी क्यों होती है, हिप्पोपोटामस के लंबी सींग क्यों होते हैं, फिशेस के विंग्स क्यों होते हैं, ये सब इस वजह से कि उनका हैबिटेट ऐसा है। फिशेस को तैरना पड़ता है, पेंगुइन को अंटार्कटिका में रहना है, और जेब्रा और हिप्पोपोटामस इनको जंगली जानवर है, जंगल में रहना है। इस वजह से इनको सुरक्षित रहने के लिए, खुद को सेफ रखने के लिए, अपने होम बनाने के लिए, खुद के लिए खाना ढूंढने के लिए, इन सबको क्या करना पड़ा, इस चीज को डेवलप करना पड़ा। हम भी तो बंदरों से इंसान बने हैं, हम भी डेवलप हुए हैं, है ना? Am I right or wrong? Do you know that or not? That our purvaj is bandar? Okay. So I am showing you a GIF of a bird. You can see that birds live on trees. They have big nose, and they have mouth, little mouth. They have wings. They are colorful. Their tail varies from bird to bird. They have small legs, peak legs. Okay, and this is their habitat, and these are the features of birds which is adapted by them to, so that they can fly, they can go place to place, which helps them to hibernate. Okay, and this is shark which lives in ocean, and it has this wing, and it has very sharp teeth, and these wings and the tail, it is totally different. Okay, it is, the shark is totally different and a very dangerous animal in ocean. It eats human beings and all fishes, and it is purely non-vegetarian. Okay, and by chance, by mistake, do not go near to shark. Okay, it's a warning from by my side. Okay, otherwise so it's a shark, and they have their different habitat. It lives in ocean, birds live in the sky, and on trees they make nests. They don't have any nest or something. They live in oceans, and over there it sleeps, it eats, it excrete. I don't know what they do because I'm not shark. So I just want to say that they have different habitats and they have different features. Okay, so yeah, thank you very much for you to complete the lecture, and I hope you enjoyed this lecture. And in next lecture we are going to discuss about types of habitats, terrestrial habitats, and grasslands and forest animals, about all terrestrial habitat. Okay, and so we will meet in next lecture. Till then, take care and study well. Bye bye.